Hi there, welcome back here, guys. In last lecture, we have been testing JSON RPC calls through the Postman. So we saw that we can just make simple HTTP requests in specific JSON format, and we can make a request to the network. In this lecture, we'll continue and we'll be adding some more functionalities into our smart contract. All right, so let's start. Let's open a coding editor. Okay, and what I'm looking for is our faucet contract. Here I have here some files. I was just a testing here. Okay, so just remove it. We have here just a bunch of comments, and also these comments I can remove. You can still find them in my GitHub repository. All right, so it's pretty cleared up. Okay, so for now we have here receive function, advanced function, and just testing function. Just testing we don't need any longer. We know what's this do. Okay, so I'll remove the just testing function. And I will create here a new storage variable that will be responsible for storing the addresses of all of the users that are using add funds functionality. So whenever a user will add the funds into smart contract, I would like to keep the track of the user. So for this, we'll use the arrays, and we'll be storing the array of addresses. In Solidity, you have a specific type called address, and address will keep the value of your address, which is a 20 byte, which has a 20 byte format. Okay, so it contains 20 bytes. This means 180 bits number. That's the address. Okay, let's do it. Let's write here under a faucet. We'll write here address type. Okay, so there's an address type, and it's an array like this. Address type array. Then it will say it will be publicly accessible. Everything on the blockchain is publicly accessible. But if we mark it as a public, it will be also compiled into ABI, so you can access it through normal interface, which is by calling donators function. Otherwise, it will be not a part of the ABI, and you need to call it as raw data. So you need to provide these hexadecimal characters in order to retrieve the information. But overall, everything is public. This public means that this will be just part of the interface. Okay, so public, how we'll call it funders. Let's call it funders because we'll have it in advanced function. Okay, and in advanced function, we'll be simply pushing new address into donators whenever the advanced will be called. So let's write here donators dot push. And now we need to get here the address of the sender. Okay, what we can retrieve here is a message. Message is a special object that holds some of the informations that are related to the transactions. Whenever your code is executed in EVM, you will get here informations about the sender of the transactions. So you have this message object, and then you can retrieve, for example, sender, and this will get you address of the sender. You have also a couple of other properties there, but the sender is one of them, and you have also all these values here. You can see I can access the transaction gas, sender, signature, value. Okay, value is a value of ether sent in a transaction. It's a number of way sent in with a message. Okay, so you have this data available, and one of them is a sender. You can see it's a type of address. So we'll simply push into donators message.sender. All right, so that here a semicolon. That's important. Not the donators. We're calling it funders. Okay, funders. And now everything is fine. We can recompile, we can remigrate. So let's go here, let's shut this down. And let's remigrate. So truffle, migrate, -- reset. Okay, and then we can go to console. We can access our smart contract, and we can call add funds from different addresses, and we'll see what will happen. Okay, I'll clear it out. I'll write here truffle console. Okay, and we'll be sending transactions. Okay, so let's write here. First, we need to get an instance of our smart contract, await faucet.deployed. We have an instance add funds. We'll write here value. Okay, let's add here some value. Value is not really important right now. It can be also small value. Doesn't really matter. Well, what's important here? I'll write here from also, and I'll write here address. All right, and 0. Okay, so let's add here funds. Oh, it should be addresses. Accounts. All right, my mistake, guys. One more time, I will get it back. Instance and add funds, and it will be account 0. Okay, so it doesn't really matter on value. Let's call here function add funds from account 0. Let's copy the same function. Okay, so let's copy it, and let's write here accounts 1. Okay, first from account 0, now from account 1. Done. And now when you will go to your smart contract, you should see here your transactions, and here are funders, and here you have the addresses of your funders. So first starting with the F89 and second one 75D, and you can see F89 and 75D are here. So that's the accounts from where we have been sending transaction. Okay, so now we are keeping the track of the funders. In the next lecture we'll continue and we'll get some more functionalities. We'll retrieve these funders and we'll display them. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it, and see you in the next one. Cheers.